Hey everyone, it's Simon here from Aquabatics and AQ Outdoors, and I'm just checking in with kind of a first thoughts review on the new Jackson Antix 2.0. We've managed to get it on the water a couple of times now, and so that led me to kind of just take a look at it and give you my first thoughts on it. In a nutshell, I think Jackson have nailed it. Like, this boat was really fun to paddle. Strangely enough, though, it was very forgiving as well. So first looking at it, I thought it would be quite slow, and I thought it'd be quite edgy in the stern. But upon paddling it on our local Class 2, Class 3 run, it was pretty slow in flat water. It was a bit sluggish getting off the mark. But once you were in moving water and moving through holes and moving through white water, it was really quite quick and very nimble. And then the stern as well, once it was up to speed, was really stable. I paddle a rewind for the most part, and it's actually a lot more stable boat than the rewind is, in my personal opinion. So just to go through the features of the kayak here a little bit, really nice outfitting in it this year. The Jackson have done a really good job of the outfitting here. Nice easily adjusted seat, same jam cleat style backrest adjustments, and the foot peg adjustments as well. I still personally prefer the dagger setup, but the upside of that is this is much lighter outfitting, so it makes for a lighter boat. We've obviously got the rocket, like fairly rocket and nice slicey stern, which is great for stern squirts, but like I said, for the intermediate paddlers or beginner paddlers out there, this boat's not nearly as edgy or unstable as it looks. In fact, as an instructor, I think that this is a great boat for people to start out in or to progress as intermediates in. Because of that bow and stern rocker, I think, I'm not a boat design guy, to be perfectly honest, I just know how they kind of work, is that when you come out of holes, the thing just like accelerates and tracks out of the drop. So a lot of people have asked what's the difference between the Antix and the Rewind. I personally think that they're completely different boats. They're in a kind of a different category. The Rewind for me is more of a river running boat. Still stern squirt's great, but it's fast, it holds speed, it's 9 feet long. This guy here is 8 feet, and so it doesn't necessarily hold speed as well, but it's much more playful. I think if you're in a reasonable, like it'll surf waves really well, if you're in a reasonable size hole, you're going to be able to do loops in it if you're an advanced paddler. So I think this, for me, kind of fits the Jackson mold a little bit, and it's more of a river play kind of style boat than, say, the Rewind. So for those of you who are out there who are looking at this, comparing the Rewind to the Antix, I think maybe changing the mindset around them, as they're quite different boats. For perspective, I think next year I'm going to have a Rewind and an Antix, and the Antix is going to be more of a playful boat, but conversely, and it's really strange, is I also think I'd be more comfortable creeking, like running easy creeks in it, like our local Class 4, 4+ kind of runs. It's just a little bit more forgiving than the Rewind. The Rewind's faster, but it punishes you a little bit more if you're not on top of it. To have a quick look at the bottom of the boat as well. A little bit awkward here where we are, but that's all right. So sort of planes through here, which I guess helps. This sort of helps with the maneuverability of it, because this thing, once you get it tracking and it's cruising and you're going fast, you can still turn it on a dime. Whereas the Rewind, once it's cruising, it's cruising. It's really hard to get it off track. This turns very quickly. So I think overall, my synopsis on this boat is that all the hype and all of the marketing that was put in behind this was justified. It's a really great boat. One big improvement they made on the old Antix, for those of you who paddle, is you don't need to be a yoga instructor anymore to sit in it. The old one had very low, that traditional kind of Jackson low knee position where your legs are all splayed out, and I found it incredibly uncomfortable. But that's it. That's my quick rundown of the Antix 2.0. We'd love to see your comments. Any questions you've got, get out there and try and give it a spin. It's a super fun boat and suitable for beginners, intermediates, or advanced paddlers. For more information, you can go to aqoutdoors.com and you can contact us through there. Thanks so much for checking in.